intensely searching for an original sin.
Hey guys, we're back with more Vertigo, and we're wrapping up this mystery. We're gonna try to ride a motorcycle. Let's see. Oh, thank you God for not making that a quick time event.
I feel like this. Oh, if they had made that a quick time event, we would have never finished this game. No, I was gonna say, is it gonna be like when we saw Leonardo DiCaprio on Quaaludes and Wolf of Wall Street? He's just like plowing into shit on either side of the road.
That would have been funny. You've never seen me play. You know what we need to do is we need to do LA Noire, because the last time I played that, I sent the car flying onto the train and still beat the level.
Anything you need, sweetie.
Robert, this is Sheriff Nick Reyes from Cerro Lake.
Pleasure.
Please.
So, why the urgency? Is this about Ed? Has he gotten worse?
So, good news is your daughter was alive.
Robert, this might seem a little odd, but... do you remember if Veronica had an unusual scar?
What? I don't know. Why would you ask that, sweetie?
Mr. Kerrigan,
now the sheriff realizes
we're
he's going
asking
to get
about a very
cock-blocked.
particular scar. On the right glute.
I feel bad for him. God, that's gonna shatter his world.
I mean, I don't know. You already like made bed with the fact that she was dead, at least to some respect, anyway. I mean, obviously he's still a bit sensitive about it, but it's like, well, I mean, she lived, but she was a horrible, horrible human being, and you're probably better off for it.
Meant to help with it. Yeah. Please, God, don't show that. Please don't show the animal torture phase of a psycho. I'd rather not. Oh my God, we're gonna get that, aren't we?
Honey, you can't just barge into the Cerny's yard without permission. And you certainly cannot take Skippy.
But he was hot.
He's a puppy, honey. He doesn't know how to swim.
Please don't.
And that pool is really deep.
Please don't.
Dear God.
I think she already did.
If I hadn't been there.
Oh, she tried to.
Miss Cerny said I was crazy.
You're not crazy, honey.
No, you're batshit fucking nanner sandwiches.
She was just upset and said some things she shouldn't have. That's all.
But
You
she
should
won't
be
let me
beating
play
this
with
child.
Skippy anymore. She's a stupid old fart.
You should not be allowed near anything. Oh, thank God the babysitter was
Sweetie, they were only
I
scared,
don't know if
that's
that's the
all.
babysitter, but
They
she's
thought you
probably gonna
wanted
die
to
too.
hurt the puppy.
Yep.
But
You
Just
did.
put yourself in their shoes for a moment. Imagine if someone took you to the park without your dad's permission when he wasn't around. And let's just say that, God forbid, you fell off the slide and hurt yourself. Wouldn't your daddy tell that person that they couldn't take you to the park anymore?
you can't tell Daddy. I don't want you to.
I can't lie to your dad.
there. She's
Plus,
dead.
we should always tell the truth.
Nope, yeah, she's gonna die.
Daddy
Not my
pays you
mom.
to
I don't
obey
want
me.
your advice.
I feel
Daddy
like if
pays
she's
you
gonna
to
manipulate,
obey
she's
me.
gonna do A.
I won't do it again if you don't tell him. All of these are terrible options.
Well, she's kind of a terrible fucking human being.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, she's like, what, like 4 or 5?
I think 6 or 7.
I didn't think you could be a terrible person at that age. Like, not to the extent that she is.
Don't look up when most serial killers start torturing animals.
Yeah, no. I know they do that, but I'm saying like most people.
Yeah.
She's also, even though she's killed people, she's not necessarily a serial killer. She's just a sociopath. She has killed multiple people.
I thought once you kill somebody, you become a psychopath.
If that
No,
was the
wait.
case.
Psychopaths have to have
sociopaths have to have no compassion and no emotion for other human beings.
Psychopaths have to have not a motive.
pathological. They have to have a pathological need for what they do. Whether it's more of an uncontrollable urge as opposed to an actual calculating thing.
You're right.
But
should we try to go with either X or A for me? Which one? Should we go full bitch or should we go?
I mean, if we're talking about what's true to the character, it would probably be A, because she's a lying, manipulative little bitch, and she makes it seem on the outside like she's all sweet. So I would assume that would be the case, and then she's gonna, push the babysitter down the stairs or something.
Probably.
I swear I won't do it ever again. Promise. Please, pretty please.
Oh, honey, if I don't tell him, he'll find out from someone else.
I'll have to kill them too.
Okay, here's the plan. I'll put the dirty towels in the wash while you think about what you'd like to eat. Then I'll fix it up for you in a jiffy. What do you say?
She's such a nice babysitter. She's gonna die. Every
Daddy,
time there's someone nice in this game.
Yep.
Aunt Claire got lucky.
Game ain't over yet.
Oh, damn it. Well, no, she's already... Faye might come back from the dead.
Faye's not dead.
Although, that's kind of cool. Having, like, one of those writing board things up on the wall like that.
I'm pretty sure they confirmed that... oh, no, you're right. She is dead.
I still say the cat did it, and it's the funniest thing if the cat got the vengeance.
It probably is, yeah.
And let's just say that,
My
God
friend is, like,
forbid,
convinced that would be
you
the
fell
stupidest
off the
outcome.
slide and hurt yourself. Wouldn't your
Oh,
daddy tell
God,
that
no.
person
Now
that they
she's going to
couldn't take
blame...
you to the
She's going to
park
do
anymore?
something to herself and blame the babysitter.
Yep.
Yep, hurt myself because of Mary.
This is a sociopath, you're right.
Yep. She's going to do something horrible to herself in order to
This is a game I wouldn't mind showing to Weapon a few other people. I gotta show this game to him.
Yes,
He'd
a
probably
nice
enjoy
big
it.
cut would do, but it'd be hard to blame her for it. I
drunk with
could
coffee.
cut myself with a broken glass, but she'd have to be the one to break it.
God, you're a little psychopath. And I know it's sociopath, but she's a little fuck.
Well, it doesn't
It
matter.
wouldn't hurt me that bad, and how would I blame her?
But were you gonna get a rope? What the fuck were you planning on? Oh, you were gonna climb on top of it and fall.
Fall off the chair, yeah.
Wow, my mind immediately went to the kid trying to hang herself.
She's trying to hurt herself, not kill herself.
I mean, it would make the rest of the game easier.
The other thing is that most sociopaths are also narcissists.
Yeah, that is true. Explains why we have so many politicians.
Gee, why do they always set everything up for the grown-ups?
Kid, you
Because
can climb on the table. Don't fucking act like you can't. Get on that counter.
Because most people grow up into being adults except for midgets. Oh, you can burn yourself.
Oh, wait.
The stove.
Why do you keep going back to the chair?
Take
Oh,
to the
okay.
take to the glass cover.
She is really
Okay.
damn determined on the cut.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
She's not a kid, everyone. It's fine. She's just a midget.
Yep. Like that Family Guy sketch. Fruit glass. Places so that it falls.
I wonder what happens if you... I guess you can't fuck it up.
Oh, okay. So she's gonna tell her to grab something. She's gonna open the cabinet. When she opens the cabinet, that's gonna fall out and break. And then when she
She's
goes
gonna
away
use it to cut herself.
So,
clean
Veronica?
it, yep, she's gonna use it to cut herself.
What would you like to eat?
I want a PBJ and a juicy red in my fruity.
Oh, a PBJ and a juicy red in the fruity glass.
Juicy.
Everything
wait a
tastes
minute,
better in that
Every
fruity
time there's
glass,
a nice
doesn't
person
it?
in this fucking game, she kills them.
Oh, what a klutz.
Or causes their
sorry,
lives to
honey.
be horribly destroyed.
Also, you
Like-
don't give little kids like that
Let me get
actual
the
glass.
broom.
That's the weird part. You'd give them like plastic.
Don't you move a finger until I clean this all
Well,
up.
she was probably going
Okay.
for the plastic, but she made it so that as soon as she opened the cabinet, the glass was going to fall out.
I'll get you another glass just like that one before you even know it. They sell them at the... Oh, look! That must be your daddy.
So in other words, okay, so now she's going to leave for a second, and she's going to immediately go over and cut herself with the glass.
Yeah, because she probably just left a piece of glass over there because God knows every...
No, she was grabbing the... I thought she was grabbing the thing.
No, I think she finished cleaning because the food and everything. But
No,
you
look
know
at the
how it is
pounds.
when you clean up glass. There's always a piece, like months later you find it and you're like, where the fuck did this come from?
Yeah. Unless she put it in the trash? Because she had the...
Oh, she might have. Yeah, you're right.
She had the broom and the dustpan.
So where is
There's
the
no way-
trash?
there's no
There's
way
the
to track.
trash.
Yep, there it is. Yep, and it's in
This is
there.
a very small trash can. I'm glad I'm not a sociopath because I hate pain. I couldn't imagine hurting myself just to fuck somebody over.
Unless it involves caving their face, and I couldn't either.
Mary, what's up? How's my little girl?
She's fine, thank God. But I need to talk to you about something a bit, well...
So yeah, she was
a
supposed to
bit
have
sensitive.
that glass. Because it's got the fruit on it.
Yeah, you're right.
She's having that moment of doubt.
For a second, and then she's just gonna fucking... She's gonna Luca Brasi her fucking hand.
Oh!
Oh, she's gonna sit... No, don't sit on it, you dumb bitch. Oh, no, not your ass. Come on. At least do it somewhere where that you don't normally sit on. Like,
Because
don't
you could have
cut your
missed your
ass.
you could have missed the ass and gotten something worse.
Yeah, that's also something else too.
Daddy?
Oh God, I have to pull the
Won't
glass
leave
out
a
of my ass.
scar?
Oh, it was on the back of her glute. Okay, yes,
Did
it
you
was on
know
the back of her
that
thigh.
most brave little girls have scars? Now you'll have one too. And you know
Holy
what else?
shit.
Oh no, trust me,
It'll
she
be
has
shaped
scars. They're
like
just
a
all in
V.
her fucking head.
V for Veronica?
Yeah, V for Veronica.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't fire the babysitter over that. Would have
Daddy?
been like, don't fuck it up next time.
Is Mary crazy?
No. It's just... Don't you worry about it, honey. We'll find a better babysitter. No one will ever scold you again without a good reason.
You
I
chuck
love
the
you
puppy
so
in the
much,
fucking
Daddy.
pool next door to try and murder it because you're a psychopath.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
you want to know the fucked up part? This is what I think
he's
she did.
enabling this.
I think this is what she did, or at least what she told her dad. And this is fucked up, but I can see it after what we've already known she does. She probably told her dad that the babysitter made her sit on that glass to punish her.
I could see that. I could definitely see
Which
that.
would, because think about it, like, if the kid accidentally sat on it because a piece of glass went flying, blah, 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 which is stupid, but I could see that with a cup, that wouldn't be a reason for firing. She would have had to say something like that. And with her saying, is she crazy? I'm like, oh my god, you little fucking psycho. I want to know how many sociopaths they actually studied for this, because this feels like they actually did a lot of studying to get this to this level.
I feel like they just took the idea of, okay, we need somebody who's as much of a horrible person as possible. Let's just take this to 10 and just see what happens.
I could see that, but at least we didn't see any puppies get hurt.
But also make them not nearly as smart as they think they are.
Isn't that usually how it goes, though? Like, they usually end up taking themselves down?
In a lot of cases because they're narcissists and they don't know when to shut the
Where
fuck
did you
up.
build it, Samuel?
That is a very good question. I would assume it would be under the barn because most barn...
I would have called the police to actually come and help.
It's probably... I probably would have, at least made the phone call. I don't understand why he wouldn't, but it may have... It's one of those things where...
Time is also a factor, depending on if the baby really is there alone.
Yeah, exactly, because he doesn't know if the wife is alive or not.
I still can't believe you built a bunker on the ranch.
Neither can I. There's so much to keep in mind. For example, it has to be close enough to the house so that you can get to it quick before the bomb goes off. But it can't be right underneath the house, because that's the first place they'll look.
Knowing you, nothing in that bunker
Maybe
was
in the
left to
barn.
chance.
That's actually really
Maybe.
smart.
He may have also not put it under any specific structure. It might be something else. Is there a well around here or something?
Bunker entrance could be anywhere. Can't hurt to try.
You really
All right,
should have
time to
gotten
dig a hole. Dig the hole.
Dig a
Nope.
hole.
Doesn't sound hollow or metallic.
No, you'd put too much dirt on top of it, right?
It sounds like dirt. Well, that's the other thing, though, is you can't bury the bunker either. Otherwise, that defeats the purpose, like, to bury the entrance, because then you have to dig out the entrance in order to get into the fucking bunker.
Someone please give the horse another treat.
I'm pretty sure they took the horse out of there.
I saw it. It's still there. Unless the model was just still there when it was loading, which might have happened.
I think it might be the
Come
model.
on, say it.
Okay, but then off to the shower with you, or your mom won't let you come over. When the
Aww.
ship sinks and the rats take flight, who is the only pirate to stay and fight?
Captain Roberts, who knows no fright. One more time.
When the ship sinks and the rats take flight, who is the only pirate to stay and fight?
Captain Roberts, who knows no fright. One more time.
No,
Nope,
no.
spray him with the
Captain
hose, get his
Roberts
ass out
needs
of
to
there.
head to the sink. So much swashbuckling is making him stink.
So they were basically like grandparents to him.
Pretty much, yeah. And he was probably working in the horse barn, which means he was probably, around smelly horse thing.
Well, yeah. Mucking out a stall all day will do that to you. See?
Oh, it is still there.
How are you doing?
It looks better.
You miss them too, don't you, old pal?
Why is it still there?
Look well. You've got
like
fresh
2
water, you're nice
I imagine
and
the
clean.
nephew's taking care of him, and if he doesn't have a spot for the horse, you really can't let them roam around.
Who's taking
Yeah, I'm
care
just kind
of
of
it?
curious because I guess this would technically be
Yeah,
like.
he just asked the legit question, who's taking care of it?
Yeah, that would be my first question. Because the other question I would have, the other question I would have in this is, like, if
You
like,
really shouldn't.
This should be like an active crime scene, so it wouldn't just be the house; it would be the entire property.
Okay, the horse stall's mucked at least, it looks like. Looks like they cleaned it. So I'm guessing the nephew is taking care of the horse.
That's the one next to it. That's
No,
not the
no, I
one
mean, I'm looking in there right now, and you don't see the piles.
Yeah, you're right.
Trust me, I've had to
Probably
muck enough stalls.
Probably then, yeah.
Used to live on a horse farm. I actually really miss it. I was thinking it'd be in the barn. Maybe we can see it from upstairs?
Well, I remember that thing that we had up there where it was, we found the gloves. Remember there was one on the roof?
Yeah, I'm wondering if
has something to
maybe
do with the
Miller
hay bale.
put it there as
I
a...
think those blueprints are still somewhere in the barn.
All right, so now we can take a look at these and see where it is. These should have the layout in relation to the house.
It's pretty impressive that he built it by himself.
I mean, really, all you need is the constructive equipment to build the hull and know how to do concrete. If it's not that massive of a structure, you can section stuff off and make sure that it wouldn't collapse under the weight that's up of it.
Still, wouldn't you need help? Okay, there it is.
You would definitely need supplies, a lot of them.
Anybody there?
And you would need experience with concrete and with some sort of like building experience, basically, which I don't necessarily know if a farmer would have that. Yep, nope, take the big boy. Fuck yeah.
What
Hey,
the fuck
Faye.
kind of knife is that?
That I forget what it's actually called, but yeah, it's a I think it's kind of a machete if I remember correctly, but it's a farm tool type of thing because the other side of it has that hook.
Speaking of, we still have the machete here for you. For the next con.
The foam one, yeah.
Yeah, no, that'll set it off. What did you think you were doing looking down?
he heard something. I don't know, but again, this is a callback to the movie a little bit, where you're trying to go up the stairs like that, but it's not the same type of situation where it doesn't have the same type of urgency.
I'm wondering if the wife might be hiding up there?
No, I think she'd be in the bunker, I'd imagine. Because if she was actually hiding...
Give me a reason.
There's the
Or
sheriff.
not. Oh, this is Adam. This is the nephew.
Hey.
He still thinks he did it.
Come on. Chill.
Oh,
Unless
you
he's
dumbass.
involved.
Wait a minute. He's a fucking moron. He knows that he didn't
He
do
doesn't
anything.
care. He might be involved in it.
It's possible. Why,
She
Adam
was
Driver?
2 years old when I adopted her. I always thought I'd be compensated somehow for not seeing her birth. And yet, I've seen her die twice.
Mr. Carrigan, I beg you.
You don't know what it's like to lose your daughter, Sheriff.
Nope, he does.
About that. Should we reply?
Fuck yeah.
Mr. Carrigan,
I do know.
I do know what it's like. In fact, I relived it not too long ago.
Oh, they about to be bros.
Sorry. I can't, Julia. I just can't.
Suck it
This
up.
whole time, she was alive.
And a
Not a
sociopath.
single call in 8 years. It can't be her.
Well, we're gonna figure that out.
Robert,
No. Why would she call me? She hated me ever since I had her committed. How did she die? What was she doing all these years? Was she happy?
No, he's an evil bitch.
Robert,
You know what? You might as well just shatter this man's psyche all in one fucking sit and go with why.
Let's do
her
this.
mental health deteriorated, and I don't think she was happy. She spent all these years planning her revenge on Ed, and she had no qualms about removing anyone who got in her way. She wanted to drive him crazy, but her plan failed.
She made him
As
more
for
sane.
how it all ended, we're still not sure why, but she fell off the Brody Canyon Bridge and...
Due to the extreme height, and the
Mr.
fact
Kitty did it.
that it took us a while to find her body, her face might...
No.
Perhaps the scar we mentioned might be more helpful when it comes to identifying her. That's really all we need.
I mean, that's better than nothing.
Yeah, and then all you have to do is just kind of turn the body over a little bit and take a look at it. It's not like you have to, like, she's going to have a sheet over her, I would imagine, if she's in the morgue.
Yeah, at least I would hate to have to make her look at her face, and too, that does seem kind of just cruel to him.
It does, but I mean, sometimes you do need to... Oh, for the love of God! Please don't let this turn into fucking Reservoir Dogs.
Adam Driver, why? You were the good thing in Star Wars.
You will succumb to the dark side.
It's funnier that his name is Adam.
It is.
Why?
Is there a Vertigo remake with
Why?
with the actor that we didn't know about?
Why?
Is his nose broken or is it all... Oh, no.
Did you have to mention the
better
nose?
start explaining
Oh.
Why? Adam.
Fucking tell him about the bunker.
Why did you kill my uncle?
Give me a choice here.
I was going to say, you're going to get options.
Adam, your uncle was my friend. I didn't kill him. Faye, Veronica did.
Bullshit. Veronica, Faye, who pulled the trigger doesn't really matter. You're an accomplice in his death.
An accomplice?
What?
Adam!
You
doesn't
always
work like
wanted to
that.
get rid of me as a kid and as a grown-up.
Oh,
You took them away
God.
from me. You stole their love, fishing, chess,
What?
the shared afternoons.
So it's...
Oh my God, he's just as crazy as she was.
He's a jealous little fucktard.
Yes,
Because
yes he is.
Uncle and
The
Auntie
blue
didn't
hair
love
gave
him.
it away. The blue hair gave it away. Do you not remember the blue hair part?
You took
I
them away
remember
from
Blue
me,
Hair.
and you still weren't satisfied. You wanted the ranch, but I was going to inherit it, wasn't I? You wanted to threaten him to change his will, but never had the balls...
Wait, what?
Because you've never had the balls to do anything. Your little friend.
He's
did
just
the
looking at
dirty
him like,
work
God
for you,
damn, you're
and
crazy.
it all got
dude."
out of hand. She killed my uncle, and you killed her for screwing up, out of rage, to tie up any loose end.
I'm
I
sorry,
love
if
how
I
our
was...
character looks either stoned out of his mind or bored out of his mind or thinking, Jesus Christ, why am I surrounded by so many crazy people?
If I was in this situation, tied to this chair, listening to this fucking lunatic go on about this, I would probably start laughing and just say, are you out of your fucking mind?
Yeah, you're gonna lose a finger anyway. Might as well laugh at him.
Exactly. Like,
that's
hopefully he cuts
insane.
off your pinky one first.
I'm done.
Leave me my thumb. Oh no.
Not my
no.
finger, you fucking
Did you kill my uncle?
Adam, I
No.
didn't!
I don't care who pulled the trigger. Did you kill my uncle?
I know
No,
where
you
you're...
dumb
Did you
fuck.
kill my uncle?
No.
No!
No! I had nothing to do with his death. Nothing!
You just won't give up, will you?
You're gonna cut my
All
finger
right.
off.
You better tell me what I want to know before I lose it. 3.
Your aunt is alive, and I know where she is.
What?
She's in the ranch bunker.
There's no bunker on the ranch.
The blueprints are
Look at the
downstairs.
blueprints,
I know
you
where
idiot.
the entrance is.
How do I know this isn't just a plan for me to let you go?
Go get the blueprints, you fucking idiot.
This is not who you are, Adam Franklin. You're a good man, but if you do this...
You asked for it.
Ah!
Oh, thank Christ. I wonder if there's an option there where he does cut your finger off.
I think if you would have just said, please don't cut my finger off, that would have done it.
Well, okay, now we're at gunpoint, so I don't know if this is necessarily
Okay, so
better.
there is, because I just got the achievement for convincing him, which means there is a way to get your finger
According
cut
to
off.
the blueprints,
Oh, that's funny.
it should be here.
Okay, we should redo that scene after we finish the game just to see his fingers get cut off.
He's not being an asshole anymore. We don't have to
I
torture
know,
fine.
I'm just curious how hardcore it's gonna
Wouldn't
go.
you
Is
just
he gonna
move the
pick one?
tractor?
We should hear the sound of metal.
Oh, is that actually makes sense on why the tractor would be there.
Yep, parked it on top. And there's the entrance.
It's right here. There's no doubt about it.
And why the wife couldn't get out.
Because Faye knew about it, so Faye took
Is
the
it
wife
her?
hostage and stuck her downstairs.
Yeah, and
Did
then
you
she
know
used the
that
tractor to
most
cut her.
brave
There's
little
ass.
girls have scars? And now you'll have one too. And you know what else? It'll be shaped like a V.
V for Veronica?
Yep. I
He's
think
like,
we can.
God damn it, this is why you don't adopt.
Thank you, Mr. Kerrigan.
His model looked like he was about to laugh.
Well, we've thoroughly shattered a man's psyche today. Good work, team.
It's okay, there's a therapist right there, or a psychiatrist, whatever she
Where
is.
were you? What?
There's also 10 feet of
Miller.
rope in the other room just in case.
Please tell me you didn't... What tractor? Come again?
Did you fuck a tractor?
That has to weigh a ton. How did you plan
Can
to...
you just Jimmy rig it, or hotwire it?
It depends on
We got the key.
what kind of tractor it is and if it
I'm
even
on my way.
runs. If it's been parked there, if you put it under the tractor and it's been parked there that long, there's
Oh,
chances
that's
that
where the
that-
key came from. It's the key to the tractor.
I need to go to the Franklin Ranch.
Yep.
Let's catch up later.
Sheriff, can I stay a little longer with my daughter?
You can stay with the psycho nut. It's dead
Mr.
already.
Kerrigan,
Just leave him.
perhaps... Would you like to meet your granddaughter?
Dun dun dun.
I mean, that was actually a good choice. I wish it had given me a choice on that one, but that was good.
Yeah, no, that was a good line. It's like, can I stay a little longer? Would you like to meet your granddaughter? And also know that you have a son-in-law.
It didn't exactly want all this either.
Nope, he was just at the center of a horrible, horrible sociopath. Alright, well, let's see if she's in there. Thank you for not shooting me, Adam.
Does anyone know how to drive a tractor?
I do.
Are you fucking making this a quick time event?
Because you need to learn how to drive a tractor, too.
I've ridden on one, that's about as far as I go.
Oh, so the engine wasn't seized. Also, you're assuming that either one of them knew how to hotwire a car.
I was hoping.
Maybe. I mean,
You
maybe
have the internet here, just look it up online. Don't anybody in my comment section look that up.
It doesn't matter anymore anyway. If you try to hotwire a car, it has a kill switch now. That's why you can't do it anymore.
Oh, fair enough. Well, if it's an older... Did tractors have that?
Probably a similar system. I don't exactly know.
I'll ask a couple of the farmers in the Discord.
All right, let's get down there. It's been 2 weeks.
Honey Esther? Can you hear me?
Oh God, bring diapers, please.
Fuck, she's dead. I'm shooting you in the head right now. Get in the hole, damn it.
But that does explain why she didn't make herself known where she was. She couldn't because of that tractor.
Yeah, but here's the other question I have is, Faye died 2 weeks prior.
Was it 2 weeks or 2 days?
I'm pretty sure they said 2 weeks. They
Well,
said
it did say it had supplies in there. It had electricity.
Oh yeah, you're right. But the thing is if they were in there, if they were put in there deliberately by her, would they be allowed to move around, or would they be restrained?
Oh, we're playing Fallout.
Auntie? We're going to get you out of there.
Oh, she locked them in. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, they would have supplies in there. So yeah, they should be alive. I was gonna say if it was
She
like one of
wanted
those
them
things
to
where-
just get tortured.
Yeah,
Or she was gonna come free them or whatever, or kill them later. Did the door just hit him?
Yep. He's alive though.
Honey Esther, are you okay? It's me, Honey. I'm Adam, your nephew.
Stay away, monster!
Oh,
What
she's
the fuck?
insane.
It's okay. Put the knife
Or
down.
he was in on it.
Stay away!
Dude!
He may have been in on it.
No, I don't think he was in on it.
Go
I
get
think
her.
She's just fucking insane. Like, she
Maybe.
probably saw her husband die, and she's been down there for, let's say, 2 weeks. And who knows what Faye has mentally tortured her
Why
with.
the hell were you not waiting outside that door, jackass? This county is not paying you for what you're worth. Because you are worth far
Oh,
less
I
than
missed
whatever you're
the
getting
quick
paid.
time event.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's...
That came by really quick.
It didn't say you failed it.
You're really giving me a quick time event on running upstairs?
It is Vertigo. Again, actually, that's going back to the movie, too, with the broken stair. No. No, woman.
I'm more impressed she's doing that and she's
Esther,
got
look at me.
balance.
It's Eddie Miller.
Oh, she
It's
looked like she
Eddie.
got the shit beat out of her, too. Yep. Oh, Faye tortured the shit out of her.
And gave her antipsychotics, probably.
Yeah, maybe. Although, I don't know if those would still be in effect now.
When the ship sinks and the rats take flight, who's the only pirate to stay and fight,
Stay away from her, you monster! Oh.
I would
When
back
the
up.
ship sinks and the rats
You
take
see her legs?
flight, who's the only pirate
missed
to
that.
stay and fight?
Captain Roberts, who knows not fright.
When the ship sinks and the rats take flight, who's the only pirate to stay and fight, hmm?
Captain Roberts, who knows not fright. Eddie! Eddie!
Get her away from the edge. Get her away.
You're gonna get a quick time event for this. Don't fuck it up.
I don't want to.
Come on, Grandma.
Esther, give me your hand.
Quick time event.
Really, that one was nice and slow.
Drop Grandma. Hey, guess what? We're all family now. This is weird.
You took your sweet ass time.
Come on, dude. Come on. You were supposed to be down there in case she actually did it. I'm sorry I cut your arm open, nephew, but I always liked him more than you.
He'll heal fast. Don't worry.
The ambulance is on its way.
That
They'll
voice
have
does
to
not
run some
match his
tests
character.
and...
We had all kinds of things. Food and water. You know Sam.
Mrs. Franklin, if you could, you know, when you're feeling a little better.
Jesus Christ, woman.
Maybe you could tell us what happened?
I told Sam that it was too late to cross the woods. That he should take the car instead. But he insisted on walking to your house.
But then how did he want... Oh, did we get to play as him?
He probably just wanted to bring something for the baby or something.
Probably. But I'm just curious if we were going to play as him or her.
At least we
her.
know Adam now hates why
Please
Adam
don't
had
let-
an attitude toward Eddie.
Please don't let us fucking play Faye in this. I don't want to kill the old guy.
No, don't. You fucking ass of a game, you're gonna make me do it.
He said he wanted to remind you about your fishing plans. But I know that he just wanted to have a beer with you. I was surprised when he came back so soon. He wasn't himself. I said, Sam, what's wrong? What did you see?
What the fuck? She put the baby in there?
No! What the... No, that's not it. That's the cat.
But we saw the cat jump out.
Yeah, in other words, I think that she stopped him. Or... I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it is.
How many... Wait, didn't she just load a magazine?
Thought she did.
Or was she putting a silencer? She was putting a silencer. And that's not how silencers work. I know we're going with movie silence. Yeah, I'm gonna miss on purpose. Nope.
Well, also, it's a suppressor, so you might be able...
Nope.
It's gonna make you do it.
Not pressing the button.
Alright, end the recording then.
Fine, fuck it. By the way, that wasn't, before anyone says that there's a desync, that desync was not us. That was actually the game. Because we were going to get a ton of people that says it desynced on that gunshot. It did not. That was the game.
Oh, there's the Glock. So we know that that's what killed the old guy.
So he was passing through and he saw her doing that.
Yep.
Let's do this tonight. Same time. You better not be late.
What was inside the bag?
Well played, Kitty.
It was Mr. Kitty.
Kitty gonna get its fucking revenge.
I mean, there has to be a reason why she fucking took a digger off that bridge.
It's gotta be... I'm saying because of the camera angle, it was the cat. Because the camera angle when they showed her was too low not to be the cat's, like...
Yeah. Well, the other thing, too, is that there would be no other reason to show the
I
cat
told Sam to
jumping
call
out
the
car
police
either.
right away, but you know how stubborn he was. He said he'd tell you the next day when you went fishing. He didn't think much about it. He said a lot of youngsters did target practice in the woods and that she was probably shooting at squirrels. We didn't sleep well that night.
With a suppressor?
Got up earlier than usual. Just
don't hear
before
it coming.
dawn, while we were having breakfast, we heard a car. We thought that was odd.
Get in the basement. Is it just me or did the sound cut out for you?
No, it's something with the game.
Okay.
They're trying to make it to where you don't... No background music or anything.
Oh, this was the night that he was drugged. And Mr. Kitty. Oh, that's how Mr. Kitty got back inside.
Mr. Kitty can fly for a second.
Oh, yeah, no, Mr. Kitty did it. Mr. Kitty saved the day.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Yeah, nope. Nope. Yeah, she's going to shoot him in the head in the basement. See, this is why you shouldn't adopt.
Yeah, no, let that little fucker stay in the system.
Some people are just born evil. I'm sorry, if you're taking target practice at Mr. Kitty in a burlap sack, you deserve to die.
Yep.
The most horrible way possible.
And Mr. Nice.
And now you get to shoot Grandpa.
But
I don't like this.
That wasn't the case.
Also,
Yep,
thanks
Andy.
for that.
Oh my God! She made me cover him with a blanket. And then she dragged me away from him.
Thanks, game. It's not like my grandpa just died a few
She
months
locked
ago.
me up
Thank
with the
you.
baby in the bunker and said
know
she'd
something
be
that's a
back in
lot
a
more
few
fucked up?
hours.
What?
My grandfather was a farmer, and he looks exactly like that guy.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. It was friggin' 15 years ago.
Game's trying to get both of us at this point.
Yeah, the only difference is he had a full head of hair.
Yeah, skip a couple generations with you guys.
Well, you see, here's the odd part, is they always used to say that male pattern baldness was, came from your mother's side, so if your mother's father had a full head of hair, that means you would too. That's a fucking lie. I have the same exact hairline that my dad has. Actually, he might have more hair than me at this point.
Well, I mean, guys that shave their hair.
Sam
head
had
are
installed
fine.
a
Web
phone
does it.
down there.
No, but I'm saying,
I
like,
tried
the
to
hairline
call the
in
police,
general.
but
Yeah, you look fine with your head.
I no longer knew what
Yeah,
time
most
it was.
people that are balding,
So
too.
I braced myself for her return.
Oh, that's why she was fucking crazy. She amped herself up.
Yeah. She was waiting for... She assumed the person that was going to come through that door was there to kill her, but... Yeah, and she'd also... You're right, she'd also just seen her husband get his head blown off.
Yeah. So her crazy explains it.
How am I going to live without him, Adam? What will I do?
Well,
You could try not
I
slashing.
can get ready for dinner. Otherwise, Jenny will be asleep when her grandma gets there.
Aww.
I forgot about Eddie's apple pie. I hope I didn't burn it.
That's sweet. You're gonna make sure that fucking thing vanishes, aren't you?
We all do things in our youth that we're not proud of.
He done two things. Dyed his hair and tried to take somebody's finger off. Not as proud as
Yeah,
Will
but
is.
that wasn't in his youth. he did that 5 minutes ago.
Depends on how old he is.
I don't think he's around the same age as Ed, so I'm
Jenny,
assuming he's closing in on 30.
Tell your daddy to stop writing and come play with us. He's ignoring Grandpa.
I guess we got a pseudo happy ending.
If you keep that up, you'll finish writing that novel in record time.
It's a story of my life events.
Never bother a writer when he's writing. He's just
It is
gonna look
nice
at
that
you
you're-
like that.
He also has a child, but it is nice to know that your father-in-law is also your
Maybe.
publicist.
Does 10 years sound record-breaking to you?
I mean, yeah, for probably some writers, yes.
Definitely for George R.R. Martin.
I was about to make that joke.
Yep.
The birds! Guys, turning into Birdemic, no!
No, these bird effects are better.
What's on your mind?
This morning, I finally got a call from my acquaintance at the state adoption agency. It seems like the agency that Robert hired for Veronica's adoption hid relevant information about her biological family.
What?
They molested
Hanson?
her. They broke her.
What the fuck, man?
I
God,
don't
we
even
just
want
going,
to
and
think
she was fucking too?
Need this.
Does that explain everything? Why she was a psychopath?
Many victims of
Just close the
abuse
book,
become
yes.
abusers themselves. But sometimes, when they find a better family where they feel loved, that somehow compensates for the previous trauma. In Veronica's case, not even Robert's profound love could help her. The causes are multifaceted: personal, social, even biological. We'll never know.
Oh, they do
I
say a lot of
suppose
sociopaths and psychopaths do
We
come
are
from
all
abused
broken in
families.
one way or another.
Abusive families.
We don't all become Veronica, but we're not saints either.
I thought you didn't want to interfere with my job.
Hey, who's been interfering with mine for the past week?
You mean helping you do it because you suck?
Yeah. Just kiss already.
Here's the prompt to make sweet, sweet love.
They're
That's
gonna
one thing
make
I-
every single part of this a fucking prompt, aren't they?
Yep, no, now you gotta push them together. Just like playing with dolls.
It looks like it too.
This is so fucking stupid.
We had to go
When
full
are you
telltale
leaving?
at the end.
This afternoon.
Oh, just stay, damn it.
I think I need to stay in this town. There's a lot of psychopaths here. I have a lot of work to do.
Yeah. She'd be like a fucking millionaire in this town.
We also need to teach your partner not to cut off people's fingers.
When I'm done with all the paperwork, if you're not busy, I know.
I
there's
wonder if you
somewhere
actually
in
cut his
LA,
fingers off if the
but
nephew gets
Silver Lake
arrested.
is beautiful this time of year, and
Fuck it.
There is someone, but I've given him far too many opportunities. And none to
You have
Sarah
a
Lake.
much
We could
cooler
go back
scar.
to Mama Louise.
You
there are
didn't
so
call me
many
a bitch.
things I haven't tried yet.
Yet.
Look, I was either gonna try to get her with him or the publicist.
I think the publicist has had enough up and downs.
Yeah. He's just happy to have a granddaughter.
Yes. I mean, to be honest, she'll probably be far better than his adopted daughter.
Yeah. Look how they threw that one last little fuck you in there. I thought he was gonna try
Oh,
to
here
do
we go.
it again.
Here we go. No, here we go. You get it. You get your scene.
Yes, yes. Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty.
Come on, Mr. Kitty.
Yeah!
Be the hero
I was
we
fucking
be
right!
the hero we need. Yeah,
Fuck
Mr.
yeah! Woo!
Kitty. Well played, Kitty.
Fuck it. Well played, kitty.
Well played, kitty.
Please, don't touch her. She's just a baby. Don't touch her.
She's my damn daughter!
Can you point where he touched you on the doll?
We found you a
Oh,
new
she's having a
daddy.
flashback.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I love you too, sweetie. To the moon and back.
You're not crazy, honey.
Will we still be friends when I'm gone?
No.
She's your daughter, Ed.
Good, Mr.
Shut
Kitty.
up.
What?
Mr. Kitty, you did the right thing.
Really? You gotta shut up afterwards? Fuck you, lady. Cat just jumped down on her.
No, she'll die there, slowly and painfully, as she should.
Suffer, bitch. Mr. Kitty
Mr.
gets
Kitty
a gold medal.
Well, Mr. Kitty lived.
Mr.
So
Kitty
where
is
is
best
Mr.
character.
Kitty? Is Mr. Kitty back at the house?
I was fucking right. Mr. Kitty's off to save more people. So I really enjoyed this game. I was expecting us to shit on it the entire time in the writing and stuff like that, because I figured it was going to be like a I don't want to say a movie game, but like half-assed written. I wasn't expecting them to go as hard with the writing as they were, and I think it worked.
I think the biggest problem with the game is that it's named Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo.
Yes. Also, I was kind of expecting him to show up at the very end.
No, they just teased him at the beginning there, and that little shot there in the newspaper.
No, that kind of makes me sad.
I
think all
mean,
the voice acting did a really good job.
I feel like if they stuck him in too many places, it would have just turned into a Where's Waldo thing. Like once or twice, is fine, especially with the way that they wanted to tell the story.
Yeah, but it would have been nice, like, even if it's a post-credit scene after this, it would be nice to have him see you off, type of thing. I know that's more of a Twilight Zone thing, but...
Well, no, they did that in the TV show.
Microids. You people! I'm not even going to talk about it, but I like the dev team, just not the fucking publishers. But, yeah, no, so I've said this before, if you guys liked Black Sad, this is definitely a game you should also check out. It's the same dev team, and now they're working on Black Sad 2, now that this is out. And I kind of hope this gets a lot of love, because like I said, I was completely surprised by this.
I wasn't expecting to be as enthralled in it as I was. It was a very good mystery. It was surprisingly good for what I was expecting going into it, because I was expecting a lot more nods to Hitchcock-related stuff. Like I said, the only major problem with this game is the title of the game. I feel like, you said it earlier, I feel like this could have very easily stood on its own as its own thing and had a different title, and then you just had kind of the Alfred Hitchcock, threads going through it. Like, I really don't understand that, unless this started out as something different that they were planning on doing, and they decided to scrap it and go with a different idea. That's the only way I can think of, is that they had the title and they had all the marketing and stuff and all that shit pulled and paid for, and they decided to change it for whatever reasons. Maybe it had something to do with rights or something like that. They changed a bunch of stuff around, and we wound up getting this story, which, again, is a very good story, but they had to keep the title because of, financial reasons.
Yeah, they did say they paid a lot for the rights for Alfred Hitchcock and that movie. And I do know they did say this was going to be more of an homage with a lot of references to other Hitchcock, and I'm glad they didn't overdo the references. Otherwise, it would have gotten really silly and funny. Because plus, a lot of people wouldn't have gotten more obscure references, and there were probably a few we missed.
Yeah, probably, but there were a few in there that you could definitely tell. The ending definitely took a lot of stuff from Vertigo with the climbing up the stairs and everything, and the broken step and all that stuff, because that's a lot of what happens at the end of Vertigo to Jimmy Stewart. You also have the whole thing where it's the knife scene where she's going, that was another.
Yeah, that one
obvious
was obvious. That one made me laugh.
I think there was a. God, what am
there
I
was
thinking
an
of? There were a
East,
few things involving
East or
the birds. The birds. There was a few things involving birds, especially at the beginning of the game.
We had the birds. We had your favorite movie. Shoot.
Psycho?
No, East by.
You mean North by Northwest?
Yes, I can never remember the name. Yeah.
The only thing that was like that is the cabin was kind of similar to the one they had in that movie in terms of like the way that it was constructed, but that's really about it. It was just a cabin, and that cabin happened to be near Mount Rushmore, but I don't know where this cabin is technically located. But that was, if they had done a scene with like a biplane or something, that would have been a very obvious nod to North by Northwest.
I feel like they probably had a lot more written out for it, and they probably saw what would have happened with that and went like dial it back, which worked. And we had references to other mysteries and stuff like that in there too, which worked really well. Like we kept making Stephen King jokes right at the beginning.
Yeah, there were a couple different nods in there that might it's kind of like a general writer thing, since most of the time the protagonists in Stephen King novels are also writers. But it was one of those things where it's like the way that the game kind of played out is like they went I like the fact that they went very light on the references. I like the fact that they didn't, a game like this, they could have very easily hammered us over the head with all of it. It's like every scene, like, oh, hey, there's that scene. Or they could have done the Where's Waldo thing with fucking Alfred Hitchcock just showing up in random places.
I feel like if this had been, and I'm not shitting on Telltale, but I feel like if this had been Telltale or certain other groups that do these type of games, I feel like that's what we would have gotten. I'm kind of glad we got a European group doing this, because they're kind of better. I'm not saying that's always true, but I have noticed they kind of do really well with the more subtle stuff, where you don't have to throw everything right at the person's face and go, by the way, here, type of thing.
Sometimes Telltale does that, sometimes not. I mean, it depends on who's doing the game, what they're doing. Like Wolf Among Us, the first one, I really enjoyed that.
I still love that game, and I'm excited for number 2.
Same, but I mean, you know that considering what I named my cats, but
yeah.
But I mean, they are capable of doing good writing. Walking Dead Season 1 was another one, and I love Tales from the Borderlands, even though it's not a mystery series.
I still need to play that.
That one is much more fun than the third game. It's don't play the third game. The third game is evil.
That's what I've heard. So the next game we're going to do after this is we're going to continue the Dark Pictures Anthology, guys. And I want to thank you guys for joining me for this. I'm curious how many of you guys got the mystery right off the bat, or how many people were thrown off like we were. So I want to hear it in the comment section. And if there's games like this that you want to see Mike and I play, let me know. And Mike's channel will be as well in the description. You guys should all sub to him. He uploads a lot of the D&D stuff. And he does a lot of movie reviews. So if you want to hear his thoughts on movies that are coming up and stuff like that, he's your guy for that kind of stuff. I just do silly video games and drag him along.